Hi, friends. So this is a quick update. I hope it's a quick update. Today is April 18th, 2024. I had to explain this really quick because I know you're all going, really? Really? Um, when I wash my hair, when I remember to do this, I put a rosemary mint oil treatment on my hair. I really massage it into the scalp really, really good. And then I wrap a hot towel around it, a hot damp towel around it, and I let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes before I take my shower. Then I shampoo and conditioner and do all the things. And then I let my hair air dry. And then it is really, really soft the next day. And it lasts, for several days this way. I don't wash my hair every day. So I wash my hair like every 3 to 4 days. And so I still use styling tools that are hot, not as hot as they used to be, and blow dry my hair. But the purpose behind it isn't for just the soft hair. It's also because when you get to a certain age, your hair gets more dry, more brittle. And now that I'm getting ready to go into this VSG journey, I need to save all the hair that I have, because I'm going to be losing some. There's a phase where I will lose hair. So this helps keep the breakage from the base of the scalp, from the base of the root of the hair from breaking off at the scalp level, just by softening up and giving it a little bit more of an oomph. So that's what I do. So it's helpful for me. I don't know if it'll be helpful for you. You can try it. But yeah, the rosemary mint, I like it because I like the smell, and it kind of tingles a little bit. So to me, when it tingles, it makes me feel like it's working. And so, yeah, so that's what's going on here. So today was my 3-hour post-op, pre-op, dietitian conversation, along with 19 other of my berry buddies. And supposed to be 3 hours. It ended up being 3.5 hours because we have a lot of people in there that, for the lack of a better way of putting it, just don't understand. And I think it's because they've not either absorbed any of the information that's been passed on to them up to this point. Because if you get to this class, that means you're right around the corner of having your surgery. My surgery is in 3 weeks. So I was a little stunned by some of the questions that they were asking. And I was also kind of surprised by how shocked they were when they started talking about serving sizes. And I don't think it's quite sunk into a lot of them. A lot of them were having a bypass. 3 of us out of the 20 were having the sleeve, but a lot of them were having the bypass, but a lot of them don't understand exactly what they, when they say a quarter or a cup of something or 2 ounces, that's quite small. And you can't just dump it in your mouth and just go, okay, I'm done for my meal for now. Let's move on. They didn't go into the process of, you really got to take small bites. You really got to chew your food well. That type of thing. So I see a lot of potential with these people to be revisions or weight gainers or sick, something. So, but for the most part, the averages, the percentages that they were presenting to us today on success rates were pretty good. And I hope they all do well. I really do. The earliest that a few of them were having surgery was the 1st of May. So best of luck to them. But anyway, so yeah, it was an interesting group. And, as a healthcare provider, I kind of sat in the back of the group because I kind of already know a little bit of, what the expectations are for post-op life, and also what to expect for my, 2-week pre-op diet. But it just kind of just blew me away. Just how much better we can do as healthcare providers in this realm. And, if we want people to be successful with their weight loss, with it, whether it be sleeve or bypass or duodenal switch or whatever, then that information, we need to make sure it sinks in and not just, bounces off their noggin in hopes that it does because you handed them a binder. So yes, we got to do better. But anyway, a few of the myths that were busted today were, yes, you can have a straw in any area of this during this entire recovery phase. You can have it the day of surgery. When you come out and they're trying to get you fluids, you want a straw? have straw. You can use your protein shake as your clear liquid. You can chew gum. Let's see, what else? You don't have to stop drinking 30 minutes before a meal. They said that they did some research on that, and they said it does absolutely nothing to you to have a sip of something before you start eating. What they don't want you to do still is they still don't want you to drink when you eat, and they want you to wait 30 minutes after a meal before you start drinking again. So still no alcohol for a while. Still, because 1 in 3 bariatric patients actually end up developing some kind of substance abuse problem because they used to rely on food. Now they can't. So alcohol is fast and furious from my understanding. After your surgery, it can hit you differently. I personally can't drink a whole lot of alcohol anyway, so I don't see that happening. And that's a heart issue more than just not liking an issue. I love wine and things like that. I'm not a hard liquor person or a beer person, but wine's my go-to. But it does bother my heart a little bit, so that's why I haven't drank any for a while. So yeah, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but it was interesting to get some of the information that, they just want to kind of to bust a few myths that were out there. They're like, if anybody that's had surgery, like within the past 5 or 6 years tells you can't be doing this with a straw, or you can't be, you can't be drinking up until you eat something, tell them that they're wrong. I was like, okay. So anyway, don't come at me because I was told by my dietitian I could do that. So there's that. Anyway, so that's kind of all I've got. My next appointment is next week. I have my clearance appointment with the PA and get some labs drawn. And then after that will be surgery. So yeah, that's all I have. So anyway, I will catch you all later. I'm going to go wash this out of my hair and talk soon. Bye.